Video's going.
I ate too much pizza.
I guess that wasn't it.
Did you get that water?
I just put it in front of you. And in fact, I handed it to you.
What?
It's right in front of you.
You didn't
Yes, I did. I didn't put it there.
That is exactly right. You didn't put it there.
We're Flintstones kids, a million strong.
And growing.
Okay.
Here we
Here
go.
we go. 4 more. Need I say more?
Baby.
Let's do it. Left to right.
All right.
Honk honk.
Need I say
Nice.
no?
Honk honk.
Cody.
Left to right.
This is
honking.
for YouTube. We're professionals.
Ooh. Nice musty smell to it.
It smells like a brown sugar candy cane.
So why are you wearing cologne? Because Jesus, that's.
It's probably the air freshener farted.
Once again, we have you to blame.
God,
Backsass me.
God bless you.
Couldn't have timed that more perfectly.
Tell me
I
what.
like
I'm
how there's
missing.
just a can of hard seltzer sitting there in the middle of the floor, right under the table. It smells like kind of deep to me, honestly. Seems like pretty mature.
Like a minty.
Pepperminty a little.
Yeah, I can get that.
I'm getting more
Like rooty kind of. I guess we all have different.
we all have different. Well, I don't know. That's good if we're bringing more to the table. I get more kind of barnyardy stuff with this. I don't know. Instead of brown sugar, I'll say cinnamon. They're close, but
Yeah, so like brown sugar, cinnamon, candy cane.
not sure. Well, screw it. Let's just start sipping it.
Ew.
We don't do that around here.
I thought we were just supposed to
Cody.
sniffle it and then funnel it back into
No
the
one's gonna know
bottle.
what you're saying, Cody. I thought we were just gonna.
Good.
Jesus Christ.
I think it tastes pretty much how it smells. Brown sugar, peppermint.
Oh, I twisted my head at the wrong time on
Got a
that.
little bit of that root that you were talking about in
Damn
the taste.
Fair amount of spice in the back end. Yeah, I could see why you guys are saying candy cane. It's like, to me, I'm getting like a hot cinnamon breath gum, a little more than candy cane.
Charred oak and cinnamon with a crushed radish peppermint topping.
And brown sugar.
And that spice leads into a splash of heat, so it leaves your tongue pretty opened up after the sip.
Oh yeah. I think
It's
it's
like
that darn root.
it's like wheat on fire. It's like a little
I
bit
get an Altoids or something.
Yeah, for me, it'd be a hot cinnamon Altoid would make a lot of sense.
Yeah.
Throw in there maybe a little bit of
I was gonna say a
clove.
red hot, but that might be too sweet.
All right, number 2.
Ooh.
Ooh, poo.
Oh, definitely sweet or nuttier too.
Yeah, like peanut shells and grassy and corny, but sweeter. This is like a dusty peanut shell, but then also I think some corn, some kind of hay kind of thing.
Maybe sweet corn.
Yeah.
What?
That's where
Do we have the
sweetness
same
is
drink?
coming. I didn't mess up when I screwed. Okay, I know that's what you're insinuating.
I mean, I could have messed up when I passed them out. Let me hold it.
No.
Oh yeah, sweet corn, peanut shell. Sorry, Adrian, you're wrong.
It's been decided apparently.
I guess so.
God bless you.
Whatever that
the-
was.
Jackhammering project. It's an ice carving contest upstairs.
I hope they make a Ninja Turtle. That's what I want.
I don't know. I think they're the same, but I don't smell what you guys are describing. Say it again, Rick.
Get a new nose.
I guess.
Like peanut shell mixed with corn, maybe sweet corn.
I mean,
Not really wild turkey, but it's more peanutty than that. But
okay. Let's sip.
Mmm.
That's leathery. Wow, that finish. Oh god, the fruit flies are starting. Got one.
Yeah.
Jesus.
At first, I
that
get the
finish.
peanut shell.
I get the peanut at the end. I do
Oh, really?
taste it. Thank God. I'm not crazy. But it's...
I also get like the leather, maybe tobacco.
Jesus. Tons of oak barrel. And just like... Yeah, I don't know if like... Okay, peanut is... Sure, that's fair game. But to me, it's almost like drier and more burnt and toasted than that. Like...
Oh yeah,
It's like burnt leather. That's dry.
char.
Tree bark that was like
Jesus.
burnt. It's like burnt tree bark, and then you brush it with like corn juice, like a brush, and then somehow you adhered like a strip of leather to it.
Oh my god. I mean, I kind of like it, but God, that's intense.
Like you took this burnt tree bark and leather concoction and took it to your local Texas Roadhouse and
Rubbed it on the floor.
shoved it on the
You
floor.
put,
and then
you
peanut
brushed it
shells.
with corn, so
Yeah,
corn
yeah.
juice, so
Yeah.
that it could like stick to it, and you just like
And then set the restaurant on fire and then tasted it.
now Adrian.
That might be the like
Um,
the woodiest profile I've ever tasted here. Like
I'll
it's
say for
probably
sure.
it's probably not.
Almost like a floral bit at the end for me. Some vapor rising up from the swallow that's almost a bit floral or perfumey.
So while you're at Texas Roadhouse, you pick this, and some
And you
random
walk out with it.
customer's like, "Hey, do you want these flowers?" Like, okay,
They had,
these roses.
they had
and you just take the
potpourri
roses and
sitting at the front counter as you walk past with your concoction.
I know we're all gonna think that this is just something we smelled from the circumstances of today, but I also smell copper tone in there.
Hmm.
I have like quadruple checked it. I'm pretty sure it's there. Have a palate cleanse maybe and move on to 3.
Yeah.
All right, number 3.
A lot less
Hmm.
odoriferous on this one.
A little on the sweet side, maybe a little floral, subdued though.
Whatever.
Orange peel or lime peel or something. Not as heavy, not as citrusy, I guess, but
Some orange zest and some brown sugar.
mhm.
I'm gonna express you, Ricky.
I think it's like, yeah, I don't know, like clementine. It's like something a little on the sweeter side. And beyond that, not a whole lot, honestly. Sip time.
Definitely lighter than the first two.
Tastes like oaky orange toothpaste.
I'll say orange toothpaste minus the oak. Not much to the
Maybe
finish.
Pinch of I don't know, brown sugar,
It's just like
kind of.
corn syrupy with not creamsicle, but like if you had creamsicle like in a beer, it's like that kind of creamsicle. So it's like it's just off. It's like artificial tasting, and then it just washes. You have like a unremarkable finish that just kind of burns out, and it's not long lasting, and it doesn't really bring anything other than what you smell to the table.
That's how I describe me and Rick's sex life.
Well, okay, that is a weird coincidence that they
Cody.
would be the same. Yeah, 3 lacks a defining character.
I wanted more from you, and you gave me less. Get out of my house!
Yeah, there's not much to say on this one. Refresh and on to 4.
Take a big whiff of my
Yeah,
the backs of my hands.
smell that seaweed and sea
Cody,
foam.
no. I don't know what you're trying to do, but no,
Dick odor.
it can't be good. Whatever it is, I don't trust you, Cody.
After all these years.
4.
Not yet.
Too late.
Not yet.
Still too late.
We're taking a
Not yet.
stand.
It's even more late now.
It's even more. You're early.
Wow.
Yeah. Evidence proves it.
Showing up early is
Science.
right on time, Rick. Haven't you heard?
No. That sounds stupid.
Wow.
Sheesh, that just smells like wintergreen.
I was actually gonna say I get a little bit of like
Hibiscus.
I was gonna say like a very light like chocolate dusting.
Yeah.
So it's a
Not
York
much char.
peppermint patty.
I mean, I think it's more subtle than that. I think it's layered, but I think a York peppermint patty is a bit strong.
It's like if you reduce the amount of mint, because that's probably like 60% of a York peppermint patty is like the mint part. Like make that like 10%.
80%. I almost got something on the dark fruity side, but it disappears quickly as it came.
Oh, Cody decided it was time to drink, Rick. You missed the memo, I guess.
Maybe I'm deaf. Maybe the person with the gun shot it in the air and the race started, and
You're just sitting there at the line, ass in the air, looking foolish.
Yep.
Well, the pilot follows the nose, unfortunately. Much like the last, but with a less good nose for me.
This one's better to me than the last one.
I still get the wintergreen and maybe chocolate.
Yeah, I think chocolate's a shoe-in on this one. A little bit of a bitter finish. A little more oak barrel. Yeah, it's definitely chocolatey.
Oaky.
Yeah, the mintiness is there, but it's just like it's way second fiddle to the chocolate. It's like I can almost smell it off my breath more than I really taste it. Has kind of a bit of a watery start, but then it kicks in. A little bit of like orange hard candy mix floating around in there, but just a tiny bit.
All right. Now is the time for our
intermission.
Reassessment.
During the intermission, which you guys don't get to see, anything goes.
Yeah.
We get real wild.
Too bad for you.
Hey, no sunburn codes. Isn't that nice? And we were at a standstill. Never spoke again. Impasse declared. All right. Have you seen the news lately? What's with all the prices?
What's with those? What happened to them happened with at like 6,000 psi. So it's like,
damn
goodbye.
It.
Anyway.
Are we going back? What are you doing there, Rick? Are you going back to 1?
Yeah, I don't know if we're just
freestyle.
Going like freestyle.
Yeah,
or...
I think we're gonna stop doing the traditional
freestyling.
Hot pink with like 80s font and like blue like shadowing and like underline sharp angles. Now 4 has opened up a lot for me and smells a lot more caramely. It's a caramely apple. The oakiness is coming in stronger.
No, I will agree with you on the last one. More caramely.
So I taste more oak in 3 and 4 than I did the first round, and I taste less now in 2. So
4 like tastes more minty to me. 8 isn't quite as impressive to me this time around. Ton is like getting numb or.
This one's gonna be a toss-up. I don't dislike any of them, but I don't think any of them really stand out for me.
Yeah, I'm with Rick that the first one has not aged well.
This sucks.
I could easily. This bites.
Some bites.
This bites.
Is that heavyweights?
Yeah.
I just caught that.
What is this? Deli meat. Deli meat.
This bites.
It was like the first 2 were like
Got my tongue rusted.
2 ethanol forward, and then the last 2 were like lacking in flavor the first time. Now it's like.
Yes.
Now it's like the second 2 are almost better than the first 2 are 2 ethanol forward.
I think what happened is that...
Yeah, sour apple smell in the first one, oddly.
I think what happened is that 1 it's a different flavor than the other 3. Then we got to 2, which has all that woodiness and heat.
Yeah.
And ethanol. And then 3 and 4 have a lot of that as well. So we were like, oh, these don't have much taste. They don't have much scent. Mm-hmm. You know? And we're like, I don't know what to say about these. So now, going back through them, it's like, okay, well, 2, 3, and 4 have a similar profile. Or at least they have a lot in common. And then it's seeming like 3 and 4 might be better. Hey now. No. Don't do a third. Don't you do a third. Hey! little squeaky duck came out to say hello to us all. I'm getting differences. I just can't quite figure out which one I like.
It's like you're a girl, you're a fat guy, you're a goth, and you're a jock, but none of you do anything special.
Boy, we've been all over in this review.
Yeah.
Covered a lot of stuff.
Should I poop on
I
him?
know.
It's
I'm
not for me. You steal my sunshine.
No,
Sometimes
I thought,
I've gone too deep. You steal my sunshine.
thinking of Cody being the lead singer of the New Radicals, I got all these late 90s. A little bit of Monica on my side. And then I saw her face.
All right. If you had to go to a seminar for 13 hours and your only choice of speakers was the guy from Smash Mouth or the guy from Mighty Mighty Boss Tones.
Mighty Mighty Boston.
Yeah.
Because I feel like he tried to do something interesting and might have a story.
And then the Mighty Mighty Boss Tones guy prudently walked away from our lives forever, unlike the Smash Mouth guy. All right, I have my order.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'd start putting out the fruit fly traps codes.
Every summer, Cody, your basement
Bourbon-
gets invaded.
Bourbon must be cracked to fruit flies. Like,
Got my top two, I got my bottom two.
I did the typical Adrian thing that I always do. So, there's that.
Guess I have my order.
All right.
I'll go first.
Okay.
Shut up! So my order is 3, 4, 1, 2.
Yeah, it's pretty different from mine. Mine is 2, 4, 3, 1.
I'm sorry, but that oakiness was too much for me on number 2.
I think it stood out the least flavor-wise. So mine
Which is-
was 3, 2, 4, 1.
God, are we all over? All right.
Because I thought, like, 3, like,
Time to do some math.
when I had it, it was like, oh, it's peanutty and, like, well, eh. But, like, kind of tastes like dusty and a little interesting, and it wasn't overly... I thought that a lot of these, some of the problem... Well, at least 1 and 2, some of the problem was, yeah, like, too much ethanol for the flavor that it was giving.
Mm-hmm.
And so I thought 3 and 4 were better in that. I don't personally enjoy like mintiness. 2, the more I drank it, the less offensive it was with the over oaked, you know. But it was still too much ethanol and too much oak. But I think I just preferred that over mintiness. And 1 was the one that I thought was like had the least distinct flavor.
Yeah,
For the
one
ethanol.
is easily the last place here. 1 has the least distinct flavor by far. I like 2. I do kind of like dry woodiness if it doesn't go over the cliff. And this one, to me, came right up to the cliff and stopped. So it was not so much that it became, like, unpleasant. I don't know, the other 2 have, like, a little bit of orangeness or whatever that, like, kind of helps them give, I guess, more flavor, more sweetness. But, like, to me, like, God, you taste that in a ton of bourbons, and it's, like, it's a very plain, like, boring, generic bourbon flavor. So to me, it doesn't help those 2. So I like 2, and then between 3 and 4, 4 has a little bit more flavor than 3.
I thought 4 was the most different out of all of them because it was like mint.
Well, I mean, I
minty
think
for
we have
me,
to
so-
say at this point 1 is the most. But if you mean just 2, 3, and 4,
No, I just mean like the least similar flavor wise. I don't think it was like the worst. Just I thought it stood out flavor wise from the others a
not
little
for
bit.
me, but Rick, what were your thoughts on why?
So 3 just, I don't know how to describe it other than just it's the one I enjoyed the most, and 4 grew on me quite a bit, and 1 just did not have much of a personality to it.
Yeah.
And 2 is just, yeah, the oakiness is just like, of course, with me, I'm more of like a low proof sweet kind of guy, so like,
Sure.
something like 2
2
just
is like
yeah.
your arch enemy.
It's
Yeah.
like pretty much in
Um,
the same spot. I got mint from the 4th, and I don't love mint, but I pretty much agree with like what you're saying.
Nobody's order
Sweeter.
matched the final order. I don't know. We all contributed and took away something. So,
Mhm.
any guesses the theme?
I could not give you a single.
Yeah.
High
These are pretty
proof,
different.
One of these is Cody's.
Is that another one where we've done them all? We've done them before.
No, we have not done any of these.
just,
in a
Oh,
review.
these are all
Just
new.
a first time craft. bottles or something.
Nope.
Wrong.
Wrong.
It was 3 Wathans.
Last place.
Hold on.
This
Let's hold on.
No. That's last place.
Uh-oh, Cody, we
Oh, wow.
We did it.
Whoa.
Except
I
I
can't
did.
believe that.
Ricky screwed up the order.
I didn't. It wasn't my last
the most
place.
surprising last place in the history of doing this, I think.
Cody.
E.H. Taylor Single Barrel got last place.
Oh no.
I thought, wow. Okay.
I remember having it and liking it, but I didn't think it was at all any better than the small batch.
The theme is another set of Bottled and Bond, by the way. And
That was my second kiss.
luck. We've had good experiences with E.H. Taylor, and that's the first one that really surprised me. Okay, 2 was next. There was a tie. 2 and 4. We'll do 2.
Come on out, Mr. Oak.
I figured this one was this one because it's the oldest. George Dickel, Bottled and Bond.
Dickel's pickle again. Dickel goes with his pickle again.
He got us.
Get up to the quarter, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Tying with that is Cody's bottle. Bardstown Origin Series.
Wow.
Weeded Bottled and Bond.
It's very odd because I was just thinking about that in the shower this morning because it's been a minute. It's been a minute since I had it, but I remember exactly. I was like, it is a wheat cracker and lemon pie filling, so didn't get that at all.
I thought that
either.
one was going to be number 1. So the winner is number 3, although it's not high on my list, which is Heaven Hill Bottled and Bond, which is 7 years old. E.H. Taylor is between 6 and 8 usually. This is 6 years, the Bardstown. So yeah, 7, but this one, number 2, was much older than the others at 13 years old. So that's probably why it has so much wood flavor. Well, actually, they're all about the same price, but you never find E.H. Taylor at MSRP for most people.
If you were to ask me if I would buy any of these when I was drinking them, I certainly wouldn't have said yes to any of them. I don't think. I don't even not knowing the price. Not
I thought
that
you wanted the Heaven Hill, which won.
No,
How dare you? Oh, first of all,
I just mean as I was tasting.
how
them, if
dare you
were to-
make me drink a liquid that was 13 years old? Okay,
It's just been sitting on
You
someone's
know-
counter for 13 years.
piece
of crap.
goddamn, man.
At least not my flavor profile, I suppose.
I was surprised that Dickel didn't have, often Dickel has those fruity notes, but that's usually for younger stuff, 13 years.
That's our Dickel.
13 years, you're not usually still going to taste that. So I do like how well Dickel matures.
2 things that surprised me were the flavor notes
Whoa!
that I had on
All of a sudden.
on the Bardstown that I did not get at all, but that's just me individually. But also on the first 2 bottles, it tasted hot
Cody's
to me.
central nervous system was so confused right now.
Yeah,
This was dead last. It wasn't even close to placing. I'm so shocked by that. I thought this would probably win. It's not as old as this. It's gonna have more characters, surely, than frickin' Bardstown Origin.
Yep. Did those at least the first 2, not seem much hotter than 100 proof? I just drank 1. I was like, God damn, now my tongue.
Yeah, especially 2. To me at first, they settled by the second round, but
Guess we're gonna have to delete this video, huh?
nope, we're posting it. If you want, please send all your hate mail to Richard
At
at
Yahoo.
yahoo.com. Okay, cool. Suck my cock.
I won't
Baby
send you
raping
penis
pieces of
pictures
shit.
in response to your hate mail.
All right, that's what Rick's gonna be soon on his diet kick.
What?
He'll be like, "Oh God, this is so greasy.
It's like calories
Ugh.
straight to my veins.
Oh, I'm gonna have to work
Ugh.
out for. I'm gonna have to climb Mount Everest after this."
At least.
Poor little boy.
If not swim the Atlantic Ocean.
I'm gonna turn his chocolate balloon knot into a chocolate starfish
Ooh.
because I'm gonna be rough.
Cody, you have such a insanely furious libido.
They don't make them like that
Get
anymore, Rick.
handed first.
Be thankful for what you have.
With great power comes great responsibility.
But I'm just curious. Do you think you cleaned your shirt? I mean, is that what you thought you did?
Sure did.
Oh, okay. You got them all, Codes. You got them.
Can't wait for Adrian to discover all the ice cream drippings in the back seat from Cody.
Jesus.
That you did clean.
God.
This sucks.
Now there's even more of a mess back there. Started.
Yet
Sorry,
the other
cousin.
mess is gone.
Sorry,
so
cousin.
But
you
all
clearly
these,
cleaned it and then just re-messed it up in the same exact spot.
what are all these bright red cookie doughs?
Boo.